Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel, and I'm Fiona Shaw.
All right, get out of here. Hey
Let's
guys,
stay
welcome.
sexy.
All right, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to talk about Ryan Humiston. Somebody asked me, "Hey, big hairy ugly dude, Ryan Humiston advocates bro splits. What do you think about that?" Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos like this. If you need coaching, check out the link below. All right. So let's get this over with. Whenever I mention somebody's name, 10 dipshits will post in the comments, something parroting the same old crap, clickbait, whatever. But this is a good topic, so go fuck off if you're going to drop a clickbait comment. We're going to talk about things like adults, and we can mention somebody's name without some dipshit getting triggered enough to post a comment. All right, so somebody slid into my DM on Instagram and wanted me to talk about Ryan Humiston's advocacy of bro splits. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I like to inform people that in the long run, how you train really doesn't matter. Yes, there is science, and Robert and I talked about this yesterday on a live video, but we talk about this every week. The science is there with frequency training, no doubt. The science is there. But the difference when it comes to the difference between frequency training and bro splits, it's made to seem like it's this wide gap, this wide gulf. In reality, it's not. The difference isn't that substantial. That doesn't mean there isn't a difference. There's scientifically a difference, but it's not going to mean anything over the course of 4 to 5 years. That's the reality. And that is the reason is basic human physiology. As a natural lifter, you can only get so big. You can only get so big. There is a physiological limit with how big you can get with natural testosterone levels. So if you go out, and I've made videos about this so many times, if you go out and you're doing frequency training, and I advocate frequency training to 90% of my clients, an A-B split. So let's get that straight. But if you go out and you do frequency training and you just peg it, you crush it, compared to the guy and you gain 16 pounds of muscle your first year. Well, if you have somebody on a bro split and they absolutely crush it and destroy it, do you really think they're going to gain that much less amount of muscle mass? Maybe a pound, maybe a pound and a half. It's not going to be that much of a difference. And if you have two people that are training properly, that are training really, really hard on a frequency program and on a bro split, if they're training how they should be training over the course of 3, 4, 5 years, they're going to be pretty equal. Anybody that tells you they're not is undereducated about the real world. They haven't been around enough real world lifters. They don't have enough experience themselves as a coach or muscle building to understand it. And that's the reality. Because the closer you get to the end of your limits, the harder it is to eke them out. So you might move up a little bit more quickly on a frequency training than a bro split, but it's going to even out really quickly over the course of 3, 4, 5 years if you are training properly. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't seek optimal training. But the point here is that generally, most people don't train hard enough for this topic to even matter, for it to even matter. They're going to get, mediocre results on whatever they do. So they really need to stop obsessing with, should I be doing a frequency training or a bro split? And they need to be focused on, am I training properly? And people ask me, what do you mean? Well, just watch every video I've made for the last 3 years, and it will educate you. It's a complete course on how to train properly. Now, again, I'm never dismissive of science, but science has to be applied versus reality. And the reality is the difference between a bro split and a full body training or an upper lower program isn't as great as we try to make it out to be. And the real driver of progress is going to be you, your head and your heart, and how aggressively you train. So don't obsess about it. Do what makes you happy. Do what gets you fired up as long as you're crushing it in the gym. For most people, I start them on a full body workout. And then after 4 to 6 months, after they have established a pattern of training properly, I move them to an A-B split. Why? Because they're getting strong rapidly. Because the workouts on a full body tend to take longer. You're trying to squeeze more into a program. And training 4 days a week can open a few doors to have a few more sets for different body parts. It's just a little bit more flexible. You still have some of the benefits of frequency training. So most of my clients are on an A-B split. The only time I move them to a bro split, excuse me, is when they are a top performer, when they are crushing it. Why do I move them to a bro split when they are crushing it? Well, because I know they're going to build muscle. I know they're going to build strength. So I want to give them a little bit more recovery in between workouts because they're progressing rapidly. And I believe when a trainee is progressing rapidly at the early intermediate to intermediate stage, a little bit more recovery is a good thing because you don't just have muscles. You have connective tissue, you have bone strength, you have so many things in the body that are working together to try to strengthen at the same time. So when you go from that novice level to the early intermediate strength level, you're getting a little bit stronger, but the impact on your body isn't that great. But those intermediate years where your strength levels are really blossoming and things are getting really fucking heavy, that's why when somebody is training balls to the wall, they're just going hard. A little bit more recovery, in my opinion, is beneficial. Is that scientific compared to one study or a few studies that talk about muscle protein synthesis? Probably not, but they aren't really looking at guys like this, and they aren't really looking, at scenarios like this. That's why I move these guys to a more like a bro split if they are interested in it, because they get a little bit more recovery between workouts and they're going to progress. They're going to crush it either way. So Ryan Humiston advocates bro splits. What do I think? Bottom line is I don't advocate them ever myself for novices or early beginners. Never. I don't think they're the best way to train. I don't advocate them for most of my clients because they're not training hard enough yet to be able to even maximize frequency training. So I don't advocate them for anybody that's not able to maximize frequency training, okay? But once you are able to maximize frequency training, you can train any way you want. It won't fucking matter. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.